Hey guys, so I am going to make steaks tonight. I'm going to show you how I make my steaks. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't, whatever. So I'm going to move the camera over. You will definitely hear my kids in the background. All right, so these are sirloin steaks. These actually used to be one. I cut them in half when I went to, I get mine at Costco. I cut them in half to make two because, I mean, that's big for one. So these have been sitting out room temperature. Usually I pat them down with a paper towel, but I ran out right before this video. Convenient. So we are going to just season it. Let's see. Let me move this back. With salt, generous amount, and then we'll do pepper, flip it, okay, salt again, oh shit, pepper, making a mess. All right, so I just made cauliflower rice, so my pan is piping hot. So what I start off with is avocado oil. You can probably do like any oil, but I use avocado oil. So you're gonna want your steaks at room temperature so they cook the way you want them to cook. And then when you put your steaks in the pan, you're gonna want to hear this noise. Watch it not do that. Okay, I didn't do it. You wanted to have it sizzle. Okay, I had the freaking stove off. All right, so we're just gonna let them sit. And usually you want it to like sizzle really loud, like bacon when it's cooking. That's what you want it to sound like when you first put it in the pan. So I'm gonna let these sit until I kind of see the brown coming up on the side. In the meantime, I'm gonna have my garlic. I use minced garlic in the can. That's really fucking hot. Rosemary and salted butter. Okay, that's literally burning the fucking arm hairs off me. Okay. So I'm gonna start cutting this up into slices. So I use like a half a stick of butter for this. So I'm not gonna put any of this in until after I flip this. I usually have little wooden tongs, but I don't have them right now, so we're gonna use these. I don't want to use a fork because I don't want to puncture the steak. Alright, so we're just going to lift it up. So you have to do a little bit more. I want it to be like a crust, or like kind of a dark brown crust on the bottom. Alright, so the brown is coming up on the sides, like I was talking about. See that? So I'm going to flip it. Okay, so it crusted a little over here. Whatever. So now, I'm just really nervous and I don't want to fuck this up on camera. Okay. So now we're going to do slices of butter, salted butter. You can do unsalted if you want. And I'm going to do like a half a stick. So we're going to let that melt. And I just take a little baby spoon. Get a nice amount of garlic. Just sit that in there. Oh, you can do another one. I love garlic. Okay. And then we're going to put our fresh rosemary in there. We'll do 2. All right. So now you're gonna want to get a spoon like this. I'm gonna put that on. It's been on like medium high the whole time. So you're gonna make like a steak sauce down here. You're gonna tilt your pan, kind of just get all those three ingredients kind of infused together. Now you're probably like, okay, so how do we figure out what the temperature of the steak is? So I just kind of go by like this method. Okay, here we go. So this is like rare, or medium rare, medium well done. So now I'm gonna start basting it. Oh, hold on, let me leave a. And then this is gonna just like kind of cook it. Oh shit, here we go. This steak over here is smaller, and I think it's going to be done a whole lot faster than this one. All right, so my rule of thumb is when you think it's like, okay, I think it needs a little bit more time, that's when you take it out, because you're going to let it rest on a plate and it's going to finish cooking on the plate. This is going to be fucking divine. Sorry for my language. All right. I'm just gonna put it on high and see if I can get it to bottom to crisp up a little bit. Oh, okay, we're good. All right, so I'm gonna take this one out. And I think this one's good too. Probably should be using a tongue. Now I'm just going to use the rest of this piping ass hot butter, and we're just going to pour it all over. This will help it finish cooking too. Like, because right now I'm like, oh my god, I don't know if I cooked them enough. I like my steaks medium rare, so we'll see. And I also have some Brussels sprouts in the oven I gotta check. All right. All right, let's see how these turned out. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's hope for the next one. It's a little bit more cooked than I would like. I think this one might be a little bit more up my alley. There we go. Actually, I think I'm pretty satisfied with how they were.